Hello YouTube, this is Callum from EnglishShooting, and as you may know, I've already covered the processes of getting a shotgun or firearm certificate and what they cover and what they allow you to own within the UK. Now, firearms are known as Section 1 and shotguns are known as Section 2. And people think that anything out of those, like pistols or semi-automatic full-bore rifles or fully automatic guns, can't be owned in the UK. But actually there's one important section that I've until now missed off, and that is Section 5. So it's any guns that aren't covered under those two sections, under a firearms or shotgun certificate. And many people think that those guns are completely illegal in the UK and that they're only for military and police use. But that just isn't true. There is actually a huge industry within the UK of manufacturing and trading in Section 5 guns. There's the company Landtac for one instance, which is a very well-known AR-15 manufacturer. Well, if you go on their website, you'll see that they're based in the UK and they do make UK legal firearms under the Section 1 and Section 2 licenses, but they also make Section 5 for export for the US market and other international markets. So if those guns were completely illegal in the UK, then they wouldn't be able to make them here and they wouldn't be able to export them to other countries. So they operate under a Section 5 license. And this will be the same for any exporters, importers of pistols, semi-automatic full bores, fully automatic guns, even anything from kind of missile launchers to tanks can be covered under Section 5. Now, if you've watched the previous videos about other licenses like the firearms or shotgun, you might have thought that that was a tricky process and that was quite hard to obtain. Well, that's nothing compared to Section 5. Section 5, you go right to the top. You have to apply directly to the Home Office. The only justification for having a Section 5 rifle by a private citizen within the UK is for the purposes of business and trade. And you have to show with quite stern evidence that you trade enough and your business depends enough on Section 5 guns for you to have a Section 5 licence. Although it may be extremely hard to get a Section 5, there are a lot of people that do kind of bend it a little bit. You have people that are basically collectors. They want to have it for themselves. Well, that's not a reason. They can't just say, well, I want to collect Section 5 guns, so I need a Section 5 licence. What they have to do is show that they're actually traders, that they are trading in Section 5 guns. So what they do is they have their own personal collection, which is technically for sale at any time, but they just never sell it. There are other reasons. You can go to the Home Office with any reason, and it is up to them to decide whether that's sufficient to be able to own Section 5 guns. There are cases in the UK where universities have actually gained Section 5 licences to be able to do research and experiments using Section 5 guns. Another instance for Section 5 guns is within the veterinary side of things, for humane dispatch. So it's not just trade and business, there are other avenues you can go down, but it is just extremely hard. The rules and regulations to Section 5 guns also is just a completely another ball game. You can't just have a normal safe. It's going to have to be much more secure. In most cases you're going to have to store it at a secure facility. If not, you're going to have a very secure household with a very, very good alarm system. And you can't go and just shoot them anywhere. Also, you can't just turn up to Bisley like I did the other week and hire a range and go shooting. So if you're in the UK and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to go and apply for my Section 5 licence now, there's kind of nothing stopping you, but it's not like a firearms or shotgun certificate. It's not one of these processes where you've just got to give a reasonable amount of justification. You have to really, really, really need one. The average citizen in the UK just doesn't have that justification. And that's why I normally refer to pistols and semi-automatic full-bore guns as being banned. Because although you can own them, a citizen can own them, the criteria for being able to own one is just so stringent that it effectively makes them impossible to obtain for just an average citizen. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see you soon.